Hello, and welcome my Gemini collective Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs, and cross watchers. Welcome to your 5-card draw. What do you need read for this beautiful new to full moon, July into August 2023? I am your reader, Angelo, Lyons, Mal. For short, they're my initials. Professional witch. Professional intuitive, president of Drawing the Circle Productions since 1998, 25 years in service. At the time of this recording, I am the author of the book Words of Grace from a Professional Witch. There is a Kindle version available. You can click the link in the description box for that and preview a good chunk of it for free, including the table of contents, and you'll see the different chakra chapters and all of that. It's clean, it's pristine, it's very, very Kindle. The original version, though, the original PDF of Words of Grace, which is a visual Fellini film fest of a PDF, is over on Patreon, patreon.com/drawingthecircle. Some of my subscribers get that as a benefit, but all of my subscribers, regardless of level of subscription, get 3 benefits in common. Number 1, they get a daily check-in with me pretty much every day. Didn't this morning. The cats were just bouncing off the walls last night. Didn't get much sleep. But it is an unlisted YouTube live stream link that I send them, and we chat about the day's astrological weather, the magical applications, the spiritual implications. Always do a prayer, a blessing, a little something, something to send us on our way. Really the best way to start my day, but today was a very different, busy day. Moon's in Pisces. I'm a Pisces moon at the time of this recording. Take it for what it's worth. They also get all the extended readings, all the part 2s to the part 1s here on YouTube. There are a lot of them. They're all relationship, soul contract based. It's hard to say for some reason. And they get an extensive discount on private sessions with me. We'll talk about that at the end of the video. But I love it. I highly recommend being a creator on Patreon for my creative types out there. So if you want to, we have 2 free 7-day free trials going for Seeker and Human, our first 2 tiers, so you can jump out the 6th day, but you get some of them their benefits. So do check it out if you like. Click the link and come Patreon on Patreon, because I'm the Archangel of Lyons, Angelo Lyons. You might as well just call me Mal. Hi! Let's get down to business. Just did a little prayer, a little meditation, a little breath work, getting me ready for this reading. So let's do some explanation for the new Geminis and cross watchers, and then we will jump into the divination. Feel free to jump ahead if you like, but we are going to be talking about the astrology in this 2-week period, this waning moon. So if you are new, welcome. A 5-card draw is just 1 card from 5 different decks, getting you clues, tips, and hints about absolutely anything. We are focusing it on a 2-week period, a 2-week timeline, a waxing moon. Plant a seed and watch it grow. What I call the beautiful new to full moon reads, right? Plant a seed, help it grow. These 5 decks represent 1 each of the 5 magical elements. We'll start with fire, we'll do earth, we'll do air, we'll do water, we'll do spirit, to help you clarify, refine your intentional work, your spell work, your vision board, your law of attraction, whatever you want to call it, to plant a seed and help it grow. Because our heart, to our element of fire, what we yearn for, what we burn for, what our hearts desire, in my experience, is something that we signed up to do in this life. That's why it's written in our hearts, and we can't escape them no matter where you go. There they are. So cross-watcher is an opportunity for you to help the one you are cross-watching for manifest their heart's desires, because as each and every one of us do that, we're doing what we came here to do, right? To fulfill our own sacred contracts, help this world become a happier, healthier, wealthier, wiser place. So as one of us moves forward, all of us move forward, blah, blah, blah. Unity consciousness, pure non-dualistic witch. What do you want? So let's look at the astrological weather. Is probably a good idea, considering we start this with a new moon on Monday. Oh, Simon Le Bon, awfully modern of him to take his wife's name. New moon in Cancer on a Monday. That's a double moon whammy right there. Cancer ruled by the moon on Sunday, the day of the moon, 2:32 p.m. Eastern Time. I am in New York, so probably a little early in the day to light torches and wave them for the new moon on Monday, but really good for coffee magic, I will say. Well, really, anything of that nature, but, you know, potion magic. I'm a potion witch. Pisces moon. 2 weeks later, we're building to the full moon in Aquarius, Tuesday, August 21st, which is also Nasad or Lamas on the Lamas, Loaf Mass, and the pagan eightfold wheel of the year. Now get this, 2:32 p.m. Guess what? New moon was also at 2:32 p.m. on Monday to a Tuesday. Make of that what you will. In between those two dates of note, Venus is going retrograde July 22nd. It does it every 2 years or so. The Sun is going into Leo as it would on the 22nd of July. Chiron's going retrograde on the 23rd, so that tends to bring up, it's the wounded healer, man. It tends to bring up stuff that, you know, will make us more compassionate for others who are wounded and in a process of healing, but certainly can bring up stuff from other lives, childhood, you know, anything that you need to go back and look at and heal. Yeah, that's that on the 23rd. On the 28th, this might be of interest. Mercury goes into Virgo, squaring Gemini, but both are ruled by Mercury there, and that happens on the 28th. And then, of course, a couple of days later, we are at one of the 7 high holy days, Loaf Mass, Lamas connected to the third eye. Yeah, so that's going to be that. So it's general read, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. I do write down my 5 card draws and apply them, putting them in the same 4 pieces of jewelry. One for sun, one for moon, one for rising, one for Venus. Hey, they're working for me, right? So, you know, proof is in the pudding, and I'm a pretty yummy pudding, but not a hasty pudding. So, like I said, cross-watchers, big opportunity here for you to get some insight to help them. But also know that this process in and of itself sets things into action. So do with it what you will, check your other signs, and sometimes, you know, you tweak one a little bit and they all move forward. So, enough explanation, let's do the divination. Both feet on the floor if you can. Focus on your breath if you will. As an air sign, it's a good idea. And I promise you, I will do the best that I can to help anybody manifest their heart's desires, because then that helps mine manifest as well, by north, by east, by south, by west. May our heart's desires manifest. Let's do this. The shift from explanation to divination happens in the still point. Let's go there. Please take a nice deep breath. Still point. Ancestral override. Here we go. Using the magical spell cards by Lucy Cavendish to represent the element of fire, I call upon the ancestors of magic, miracles, and mysticism. For the Gemini collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs, and cross-watchers who are watching this video, drawn to this reading can clarify the spell fragment to help them clarify, refine what they yearn for, what they burn for, what their heart's desire, or mayhaps what is required to manifest their heart's desire this beautiful, beautiful July into August. Creativity. All right, pretty general, but, you know, that's probably what is required. I could see that being somebody's heart's desire, right, to spark their creativity. By all above and all below, let me connect, let creativity flow. Well, we're looking at a chakra alignment there, minimum, right? Just right, it's about alignment, right? By all above and all below, let me connect and let creativity flow. Love it. Simple, right? Good element of fire. So let's ground it with the element of air. I was fast. The Crystal Oracle, Tony Carmine Salerno. You have the stone indicated. It's a good opportunity to use it in some way, shape, or form as a magical carrier, amulet, talisman. You do you. If you don't, it's okay. Use the same 4 pieces of jewelry if you like I do. I give you permission. It's okay. Have at it. But clear quartz does everything. Yeah. Okay. So this is one of my favorite ones. Being a Virgo that I am, earth sign that I am. Please take a nice deep breath. Still point. Ariel override. As I call upon my beloved Archangel Ariel, one of the archangels of the north powers of earth, hence the Crystal Oracle, beloved Archangel of Lyons, beloved Archangel of nature, beloved Archangel of wealth. Oh, please, one card in clarity. using the Crystal Oracle by Tony Carmine Salerno. What is your guidance, your grace, your wisdom, your power, your oracle message for the element of earth to fuel the fire, to help ground and manifest their heart's desire? This beautiful nudiful. Ooh, molybdenite. That's a fun word. Watch the lips. Molybdenite. I know molybdenum because I live on Long Island. I grew up on Long Island. I've always lived on Long Island. Just keeps sucking me back. So mussels, right? I loved mussels. I still do, right? Little mussels marinara, a little garlic and butter. I'm down. And they're high in molybdenum. I learned that at like age 7. It's like the shit you remember and the shit you forget. Right? Gen X? Or like, where? A message from the stars. Oh, this is so up Gemini lane here. Now keep in mind, by all above and all below, a message from the stars. That's pretty much above. You're connecting to let it flow below. Oh, we're rhyming. Your life is always held in perfect equilibrium by the divine natural order that exists within all creation. As above, so below. Believing that you have somehow failed or made the wrong decision or choice is simply an illusion. There is nothing you need to change or fix in your life apart from your sometimes unbalanced perceptions. Okay, let's talk element of air for a minute. Lots of things appear true that aren't. The sun does not rise in the east and set in the west if the planet turns on an axis, and spoiler alert, Gaia does, right? So, but we say it all the time. Oh, it just looks that way, right? Oh, the sun's gone. No, it's not. The sun, it can be obscured, but it cannot be eliminated, right? The sun always shines. So there is nothing you need to change or fix in your life apart from your sometimes unbalanced perceptions, mainly yourself. Criticism, and come on, not as bad as Virgos, I'm sure, Gem, but if you have Virgo, you know what I'm talking about, right? Little microscopic, a little nitpicky, right? With ourselves. Know that you are always worthy of love and you are eternally blessed. Start to accept all of who you are as you are, and you will see your life magically and lovingly transform. All is in perfect divine order. So the idea that we can screw up perfect divine order is a fiction of the ego, and that's okay. Only billions of people, trillions of people over thousands of years, yeah, like how far back you want to go, right? So it's how we get to have chocolate, sex, and drive cars, right? The ego. So, it's a process. From a very spiritual perspective, there are no mistakes in life. Every experience is a lesson in love and wisdom, and I'm telling you, if you blend the mystical, the ancient traditions, with the quantum physics of it all, you go, oh, like that. So in terms of your creativity, I mean, I could see somebody like really having this, like, oh, I want to create this, I want to create that. But at the same time being like, but I fucked up before, right? But that's how we learn. It's part of the journey. And you're an immortal being, been on this planet more times than you probably have clean underwear in your drawers right now. Although I don't know you. Let's just move on. It's very rude. Chakra for an air sign. Let's do the element of air, your element. With the Archangel Fire Oracle, Alexandra Wenman, Findhorn, pressed. Everyone has access to archangels because your higher self has been called the guardian angel, the golden solar angel, whatever. They belong to these gigantic clubs, because like archangelics, whatever. Yeah, so the higher selves become archangels. The archangels then gang up together and become the thrones, the powers, the dominions, the virtues, on and on. The seraphim, the cherubim, the principalities, all of them. So much easier to just say, hey, archangel, this or that, I need your help. Element of air, the thought that keeps that fire alive, that heart's desire alive. Please take a nice deep breath. This is fun too. For me it is. Still point. Archangelic override. as I call upon the beloved pantheon of archangels for the Gemini collective Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Suns, and Cross Watchers watching this video, receiving this reading for their element, the element of air, beloved archangels. Who is the archangel waiting in the wings, with their wings, a lot of them too, archangel ready to zoom in and help with the element of air to stoke that fire and manifest their heart's desire of creativity with a message from the stars, this beautiful Newtiful. It's my archangel. It's Archangel Ariel, the archangel of Lyons. Aww, I love her so much. Roar. Oh, dear, 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 dear. Yeah, go listen to the work, career, vocation readings. Janet Grace put a lion's roar in it, and it is the best thing ever for me. I understand that's personal. Not everyone might enjoy that. Strength of heart. Oh, my God. Watch as the Virgo with the Pisces moon gets emotional. Ariel is the head of the nature angels, so she is connected with fairies and elementals. The Fire Island fairies in particular, this embodiment. She watches over all the plants and animals and helps encourage us to care for our environment, also known as the Lioness of God. Ariel can shore up your courage and inner strength, as she is especially good at helping you to stand up for your beliefs and values. You think much. And look out for the underdog, which is certainly needed during this time of great awakening. Oh my God, that's my life. Ariel can help you neutralize fears as she shores up your inner resolve, giving you personal strength when you need it most. She can shield you from vexatious people. Oh dear, the vexations. They're so trying. Lord and Lady Vexation. Shield you from vexatious people and situations, and will gently but firmly help you say no, or to move away from experiences that may be disempowering for you, or even potentially involve bullying or aggression. No, you do not want to draw down. You don't make me draw down an archangel. I can. They love me. I'm the fun one. Like the dignified forest nymph she is represented on by her oracle card, she can infuse you with stamina, heroism, and noble defiance in the face of life's challenges. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. I'm glad you got it. We'll see if it comes up for one of my 4. So the message: have courage and faith in yourself and your beliefs. I will help you stand up for yourself and defend anyone who needs your strength of heart. That's superhero territory. Good for you, Gems. A little jealous. A little. But it's not like I don't stand in her radiance every day. Look what I do for a living. All right. Really powerful. So let's look at, since definitely the heart is indicated here, I would think the emotions, the element of water, which we'll do with the Whispers of Love Oracle by Angela Hartfield. Also does Whispers of Lord Ganesh over there. We used for the shadow reads, the 8 card draws, which is the other side of this this reading, right? It's the letting go, the full to new. Right? It's a beautiful, nudiful, and a shadow work full to new. It's hard to say. Let's just do this. Please take a nice deep breath. So glad you guys got Ariel. Sort of. Be honest. Still point. Higher selves override. As I call upon the higher selves of all involved. 5th dimension and above, 8th chakra and above, what is the Whisper of Love for the Gemini collective Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Suns, and Cross Watchers? We're watching this video and drawn to this reading. For the element of water, the love that is the divine power, the energy and motion that we experience as emotion and essential to a spell, that emotional current flowing through them, physically, emotionally, mentally, and spiritually, uniting it all, so they can manifest their heart's desire that either is or does require creativity with a message from the stars, with the strength of heart of Ariel, this beautiful, beautiful July into August. Appreciate this moment. Appreciate this moment. Each and every situation has an opportunity to grow and find love. So you confronting the divine perfection of everything. And it's hard enough to do on yourself, but then it's really hard to see when other people have done what they've done and chosen. What do you mean there are no mistakes? What the fuck? right? That's the process. The heart needs to be open to fuel and open those higher chakras. And really, we're talking about, look, what's your spell? By all above and all below? Well, the all above sees things different than we do down here below, right? So appreciate this moment. There's a huge opportunity. Each and every situation has an opportunity for you to grow and find love. And it takes courage to do that. It wouldn't be much of a hero's journey without demons, dragons, vampires, and villains. And honey, I've dated them all. Yeah, and the great thing about wooden stakes is, you know, after you get all the vampires, they still work on humans. So, you know, no waste. Go green. Ashwood, however, is a little hard to find. They're not all originals. I think it's fine. So, let's get... Oh, God, that show. Oof, yikes. Beautiful men. Healing mantra. I get distracted. I grow weak in the presence of beauty. The healing mantra will be our spirit card. Matt Kahn healing mantra deck. Air signs, they say it every time. It's like you guys have a little extra edge with mantra and affirmations and stuff like that because it's element of air in and of itself. It's words, it's thoughts, it's spoken or not. So this is the card of spirit to unify it, to put it all together. So if you can find, if you got a piece of molybdenite lying around, whatever, I don't, cast the spell of creativity on, a little reminder, call in Archangel Ariel for the strength of heart, and then appreciate this moment, right? You can law of attraction that, you can, you know, rampage of appreciation, Abraham Hicks all over the place for 2 weeks, couldn't hurt, it's definitely going to open your heart. So let's see what the Ascended Masters have to say. They have I bet they bet on us to see who manifests their heart's desire, not necessarily when, but how. Please take a nice deep breath, because that's how the quantum works, apparently. Good TV. Still point. Ascended Masters override. As I call upon the Ascended Masters of the General Assembly, please, beloved ones, one card in clarity for the Gemini Collective Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs, and cross watchers watching this video, receiving this reading, using the Matt Kahn Healing Mantra deck. What is that mantra to help them manifest their element of fire by, right, their heart's desire, by water, by earth, by air, by fire, and with the Spirit Healing Mantra to help them manifest their heart's desire this beautiful, beautiful July into August. Soothing impatience. There's nothing to do but wait. Okay, I can't believe this. So I'm on Facebook the other day, as one does, and you know, reels, right? So there's one about there's a story about a pregnant elephant and a pregnant dog. Just go. What brought me to tears? Found a video of it on YouTube. Sent it to my mom. I mean, it's really good. It's like the dog is like, well, first of all, the dog and the real quick, I'll try and make it quick. The dog and the elephant get pregnant at the same time, and they somehow know it. I kind of don't want to know how they both know they got pregnant at the same time, but whatever. Right? 3 months later or whatever, the dog has litter, elephant's still pregnant 3 months, whatever it is, 6 months, 3 months, whatever. So like 18 puppies fly out of this one, comes to the elephant and says, I thought you were pregnant, what's going on? And she essentially says, I have one elephant, one baby that I give birth to every 2 years, and it's not a puppy, it's an elephant, and when it hits the ground, the earth feels it, and humans will stand back in admiration as it crosses the road. And so the moral of the story is, it's like, hang in there, don't be envious of other people's successes and manifestations and their heart's desires manifesting so fast, right? That's just where they are. But that your time is coming. Have faith. Believe. Your time is coming. And when your creativity hits the ground, the whole world will feel it, and all of humanity will stop in admiration. I'm gonna cry. Soothing impatience. No, I'm not. I'm wearing eyeliner and mascara, because if you can't see my lashes on camera, why bother? Really, I'm not kidding. The reason why I get away with so much is because the gods think I am funny. I know nobody else usually does, but that's okay. You know, you gotta pick your audience if they pick you. Soothing impatience. There's nothing to do but wait. There's nothing to do but wait. When impatience is soothed, each perceivable barrier becomes an opportunity to be more aligned with your soul by slowing down. I know, not a mutable signs gig. In the soothing of impatience, you no longer see moments of pause or delay as conspiring against you. Instead, you realize they are giving you time for reflection, where life's deepest meaning can be uncovered even in the most ordinary of circumstances, and that has happened so many times since we started doing these mantras. 2018 when the deck came out, no kidding. This mantra is ideal for becoming more grounded, helpful, easing frustrations, particularly creative frustrations, and releasing blame, right? You haven't done anything wrong. It's all part of the game. We're immortal souls. This isn't our first lifetime, probably not our last. Well, here I'd like it to be my last one on Gaia. She's lovely. It's the people, honestly. Location, location, location. But I understand there are other places to incarnate in an ever-expanding universe, so, you know, choices. So let's put this together. You know, blessimation, a combination of a blessing and summation. Came up with it over on Patreon. It's stuck in my third eye, so everyone needs to learn how to cope with it, I guess. And at the end of that will be the end of the reading, but we'll talk about probably a little bit more of this reading because there's other stuff hovering. I can feel it. But we'll also talk about readings and Patreon and all that jazz. Please take a nice deep breath. This was fun. Still point. Pantheonic override. As I call upon my collective pantheons of the divine for the Gemini collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs, and cross watchers, watching this video, receiving this reading, may they be blessed with all that they need to manifest their heart's desire by water, by earth, by air, and by fire, with the spirit of soothing and patience, because there's nothing to do but wait. So appreciate this moment, because this situation is an opportunity to grow and find love, which certainly takes the strength of heart, the courage, the love, the wisdom, the power of the Lioness of God, Archangel Ariel, should they so choose to call upon her, because there is a message from the stars, and though she is an archangel of nature, she is a celestial. All of them are. They existed before the planet. So that message of molybdenite, that message from the stars that everything is fine. They have not screwed up the divine plan. In fact, even their perceived screw-ups were part of it all along. The ineffable divine plan. Thank you, Neil Gaiman, Terry Pratchett, Good Omens. So that they can manifest their heart's desire, which either is or does require creativity. So, by all above and all below, let them connect, let creativity flow for the well-being of all and with harm to none. As we will it, so let it be done. So mote it be, and so it is. Boom, boom. That's a good one, dude. I love this new music. Janet Grace knocks it out of the park every time. Did you like it? Did you like the music? Hit the thumbs up. She's making an album out of these. Did you like the video? Did it make sense? Did it help? Hit the thumbs up. It just helps other Geminis and cross-watchers find it. Subscribe if you want more of me, because like I said, I'm fun. That spoonful of goofy does help the medicine go down, don't you find? And come check me out on Patreon. I mean, the 2 7-day free trials, right? Seeker and Human, $3, $5. You'll get the daily check-ins. You will get the extended readings, but the extensive discount for private sessions, they say for subscribers, because that's only fair, right? I am a Virgo power across your legs, right? But I love it, and I highly recommend being a creator on Patreon. But we're building a lovely community there too. A lot of support, and a bunch of them live locally, so we get to see each other. It's really kind of amazing. So click the link, check it out, and come Patreon on Patreon with the Archangel of Lyons, Mark Angelo Lyons. But Ariel says you just call me Mal, and booking me for a private session is easier than ever. You could go on my website if you like, drawingthecircle.com. You'll see store. Click store. Opens up all sorts of options. There's some digital products there, but you'll see one for reading packages and one for spiritual counseling. Click on those. You'll see it all spelled out for you. But I made a video. Can you imagine? I made a YouTube video booking private sessions with Mal for the 25th anniversary of Drawing the Circle Productions, because I changed my prices. and I simplified everything there. So whether it's in person, online, recorded, Zoom, it's all there. If I gotta travel, it's all in the video, and I say over and over in the video, I've never turned anybody away because of lack of money. I won't do it. I can't do it. The gods would snatch away my psychic skills so fast. It's not going to happen. So where there's a witch, there's a way, and I'm always glad to work something out with people. What is it? Live and let live. Fairly take and fairly give. At least pay it forward. It's all in the video. But really important here, though, a message from the stars. It's very Gemini territory. And really, as above, well, by all above and all below. As above, so below. The emerald tablets. Hermes. Look it up. Gemini. Hermes, Mercury, like Thoth. Yeah, it's a very, very powerful read, but Archangel Ariel, to ground that with that, woo, that's just lovely. And the molybdenite I wouldn't worry about too much unless you like mussels. Just go have a little snacky snack. Ooh, pesto. So wishing you all the very, very best. The very, very blessed, beautiful, beautiful, my beloved Gemini collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, signs, and cross watchers. Hang in there. Heal, hail, farewell, and blessed, blessed be.